Hey, Cruz.
I have stage fright. This isn't even a
I
stage.
just said something. No.
Cruz, take that beast.
I don't like smelling that pizza.
Oh my gosh, it's a different box finally.
Yeah, plus we got an extra large, so that probably has something to do with it. We're gonna back up here. And so here we are. Checking out the box of Quinn. He's hanging out the window, folks, but we're getting ready to open up the chicken tenders. The moment of truth.
Quinn just threw this out the window to everyone.
Trying to be a little wacky with the camera and not just hold it in one spot, folks, for the cruise nuts back home. And the moment with the unveiling of, oh my goodness gracious, folks.
Yeah. It doesn't look as good as
Did you say meh?
Variety, but it still looks good.
Cruz says it doesn't look that good at all.
Really?
Cruz, that is a chicken strip, a white meat chicken strip from one of the most famous places in this whole 8-town community made up of the Oxford Hills.
I love Miggy.
So Cruz is pulling off the ketchup, which we got for the Quinn Monster. And
Oh, that's a lot of ketchup.
yeah, we do have a lot of ketchup. Thank you, Yiannis.
Guys.
Quinn, we got lots of ketchup. We got 2 sweet and sour sauces.
No, I told you that.
Well, you said guys, actually.
Dad.
Yes, bud.
So the Sarah's, what they're wearing guinea, they're parked, they're wearing guinea next to a house, and they're inside.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're here with a food review, and Cruz, very typical of him, is feeling leery for some reason. But this is no processed chicken tender. Let me tell you, Cruz. This is a real deal Holyfield chicken tender that's probably going to be scrumptious. So without a lot of ado, it's food review time.
And it's wet.
It's
So
wet.
what? It's probably greasy.
It's just, Cruz, that's deep fried. That's just deep fried deliciousness. Don't be such a critic.
Quinn, stop.
Quinn, get your hands out of his hair. We got a food review happening here, guys. And we're at the world famous Yianni's. And Cruz is like, hopefully falling in love with their chicken tender, because you've barely had a bite, so don't start making weird faces here.
I don't think
It doesn't have a taste.
Oh, come on, it doesn't have a
Give
taste.
me a piece, Cruz. I'm gonna test it out.
It doesn't have a taste.
The only time of year I eat chicken are in food reviews, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna say it has
It
taste.
doesn't. It only has a slight little taste.
A little bit dark in the back seat here, but Clyde's.
That has a taste.
Only a small little taste.
It has.
Cruz, open up your taste buds, open up your mind. Imagine that you were
Well, it doesn't.
sitting out in the middle of the wilderness right now and you hadn't eaten for 3 days, and all of a sudden, poof, this landed in front of your face.
Then it would taste.
Are you kidding me?
But it does taste a little.
Take a man bite. So we haven't really heard anything by way of a score or anything, but Cruz is gonna actually sit there and tell us that Yianni's chicken tenders are disgusting. He actually just...
This is off my lap. This is off my lap. Get the entire pizza box off.
Cruz,
I need to
Cruz.
spit the stuff out of my window.
open up your door and just spit it on the ground if that's what you're gonna do. This guy's really spitting out.
Perfectly good chicken tenders.
I'm gonna take a bite of it myself. I can't take it anymore.
I think it's pretty good.
I was gonna get to.
Well, I mean, Cruz is.
Whoa, dinner.
I mean, it's a bait, guys. This is for the viewers back home. We're not ordering anything. This is not a buffalo dipped, any kind of a dipped chicken finger. This is just straight up deep fried chicken.
I'm opening the pizza.
Quinn,
Putting his DS out the window and putting it.
by the way, if I'm scoring this chicken tender myself from Yianni's
Also,
on a
my
plain,
rate is a 0.00. I like snow.
Really, Cruz?
Get that stuff away from me.
Cruz is rating the Yianni's chicken tender a 0.00. This guy holds nothing back,
I didn't
folks.
think it would get worse. I didn't think anyone would get as bad as Ari's, but I guess I was wrong.
It's dry and wet at the same time.
Clyde says it's dry and wet at the same time. So Clyde,
Disgusting.
Cruz rated it at 0.00. I can't believe it.
Right.
What are you gonna rate this tender?
5.6.
5.6.
I'm gonna say tender.
And my score?
Is that what I rated it?
My score, guys. This is a, it's basically just a simple chicken tender, not buffalo, not anything. It's a simple chicken tender, and myself, I'm gonna score it a 7.6.
How do you? I said a little, so I'm gonna score a little one.
Take a bite out of it and tell us what you scored.
Dad, I just
took a bite.
You haven't even tried it.
Yeah,
I just took a bite.
Oh, what's the score?
A little one.
Well, what's the score?
A little one.
Like 2, 3,
10.
4. 10 is when you really like it.
One.
A 1?
A little
So
one.
Quinn's giving it a 1. Cruz is giving it a 0. Clyde's giving it a 5.6.
6.
Yours truly's giving it a 7.6. Quinn, keep your hands to yourself, sir. Let's move on to the pizza, guys. Now, hold on, Cruz. I want to say one thing. This ended up being... Quinn really wanted to get an extra large pizza. He's excited.
I want to open it too.
Jeez, Quinn.
Quinn.
I want to help.
Extra large cheese pizza from Yianni's, folks. Cruz and Quinn doing the opening as always. Let's take a look. Whoa!
That looks really good.
Wow.
I don't want to eat that pizza.
What, Quinn?
Gotta love Yianni's. These guys have been around forever, and they make their dough fresh every single day. And we went with an extra large pizza tonight.
8 pizzas.
As some truck comes ripping into the parking lot and just about scrapes the side of my car. Unbelievable. So, Cruz, if you could hold the box open.
Well,
If you can hold the box open.
Oh, it smells really good.
It does smell really good.
It's not really bad.
It smells cheesy.
It does smell cheesy.
Dad.
So, guys, let's take a look.
I said the R.
Clyde, let's try this crust.
At Arby's, I said it was dumpster fire. Well, this place, it's a garbage truck fire. Not dumpster fire, garbage truck fire.
Cruz, you're too picky.
Garbage
No offense, but
truck
you're kind of picky.
fire.
I'm going to score this pizza, ladies and gentlemen.
A 0.00.
Well, I'm not going to score it no 0.00.
I'd never give a score like that.
I got way more respect for Yianni's than a 0.00, and I've eaten a lot of their food over the years. And again, this is a extra large standard cheese pizza on a handmade crust that's made fresh every single day. I will say that it is a little saucy. I almost feel like I got a little bit more crisp, but the undercarriage of this Yianni's pizza, folks, and I'm not sure if this is normal or not, but there's no crisp at all. Here we go with the bite. Cheesy. I'm not going to say over cheesy, Clyde. And now that the pizza sat there for a minute, I'm not even going to say sure that I'm going to say over saucy.
I think I know what you're gonna rate it.
I'm going to go on the crust again. A little bit of crisp on the Clyde. Did you try that? You haven't tried the back. Oh, you did a little bit.
Yeah, I did. A little bit.
Definitely a little bit of crisp. Boy, I love Yianni's. I really do. The people in there are great. But I mean, I just can't give this a super high score because there's little to no crisp in the pizza on that undercarriage. But it tastes good.
I'm the type of person who likes chewy stuff, so that's probably why.
Clyde, what was your score?
7.8.
Wow.
Wait,
Crispy.
before you do it, I'm gonna make a prediction.
Prediction time. He's whispering into the camera. I really can't hear anything.
Wait, I'm gonna go outside of the car.
Okay.
Roll up your windows. Roll up windows. Roll up all the windows.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna tell the viewers what I think. Okay, guys. I think he's gonna rate it a 9.6.
You don't say 0.0.
No, I didn't say that.
I feel like you would have.
So you're taking the camera back.
Okay. Cameraman Clyde.
Cameraman Kooky.
No, my name's
Kooky
Clyde.
Kooky Camera Clyde. That's what we should call you. Kooky Camera Clyde.
Get ready for this zooming in of Cruz. Alright, no, we're not doing it.
Alright, guys.
Really gross.
Back to the pizza review here at Yianni's. I've eaten one piece. It was a little bit crazy. The piece of pizza fell apart on me as I was trying to pull it off the pie, out of the box. So I almost just want to grab another piece and see if I can hoist the piece.
I want to pick the piece.
I want to see if I can hoist the piece out of this box and not have it fall apart.
Well,
I want to pick the piece.
I'm just kidding. Take your time.
Clyde, which one do you want is the question.
This piece.
Because we need to get you eating a
Clyde's
piece.
getting this piece.
Clyde, you
I
pick
want
whatever.
that piece.
Okay, so
The one next to it.
that's, ooh, look at
Looks
that.
really
So
good.
now it's set for a second. I thought the pizza had possibly. Cruz, take the camera.
Yeah, Cruz.
You want to try a bite?
Take the camera.
I thought Cruz was gonna take it, but he leaned in like he wanted to take a bite of this thing.
Oh.
Clyde, here you go.
Take it. Thanks.
Cruz, work the camera. Check out Clyde. The pizza has settled a little bit.
You do it.
I'm not the cameraman here. You guys are. Everybody but me. Everybody but me.
So Clyde has a piece in his hand.
Hey,
that-
Dad, I just want to make a joke here. No, I'm not the cameraman. I'm the guy who complains about the food.
True. So Clyde, here we are. I'm gonna try a second piece because the pizza has settled a little bit, and I feel like that's gonna have its impact on my score.
Eat it.
We're waiting for Clyde.
It's crunchy. Or, well, it's not crunchy.
It's not really
chewy.
crunchy. It's kind of chewy.
Yeah, it's chewy.
You're not gonna. There's no crisp. That's part of the problem that I have.
There's just chew.
Just chew. There's no crisp. So you got to go on. So you have to go on taste. You've got to go on the chew.
I'm looking good today. Oh, it's like your own little makeup station.
So Clyde, you're absolutely correct. There's no crisp on this pizza at all. Very little bit maybe if you take on the actual edge of the crust. You might get a little crisp, but as far as the undercarriage, there's absolutely no crisp on the Yianni's cheese pizza whatsoever. Clyde, what do you score it, bud? How do you feel about the sauce and cheese?
The cheese is, I think it's maybe a little bit too cheesy. The cheese is very cheesy.
Clyde's thinking a little too cheesy. Like I said, I mean, something's contributing to the chewiness of this pizza. So he says a little chewy. Do you think saucy?
Yeah, it's a little bit saucy.
Yeah, a little bit saucy. What do you score it?
I need one more bite.
He needs one more bite.
1 second, can you just put that right there?
$7.8.
So Clyde Van Loan's gonna go 7.8 with the Yianni score. He's gonna go 7.8, and I think he really hit the nail on the head. I'm gonna try another. I'm gonna give the camera to Cruz.
I'm not the cameraman, the guy who complains.
You are the
about
cameraman for a minute, Cruz.
Fine.
And I'm gonna try one more piece here now that this is settled.
Well, I picked out the piece.
He picked out the piece. Here it is. I almost feel like I got a little bit more crisp. But the undercarriage of this Yianni's pizza, folks, and I'm not sure if this is normal or not, but there's no crisp at all. Here we go with the bite. Cheesy. I'm not going to say over cheesy, Clyde. And now that the pizza sat there for a minute, I'm not even going to say sure that I'm going to say over saucy.
I think I know what you're gonna rate it.
I'm going to go on the crust again. A little bit of crisp on the Clyde. Did you try that? You haven't tried the back. Oh, you did a little bit.
Yeah, I did. A little bit.
Definitely a little bit of crisp. Boy, I love Yianni's. I really do. The people in there are great. But I mean, I just can't give this a super high score because there's little to no crisp in this pizza on that undercarriage. But it tastes good.
I'm the type of person who likes chewy stuff, so that's probably why.
Clyde, what was your score?
7.8.
Wow.
I hope.
I think we're gonna have a similar score. Cruz made some kind of prediction.
Okay, wait.
I was
Guys,
having
it's either what I rated it or that minus 1 point.
My score for Yianni's House of Pizza here in South Paris today, on this glorious Thursday evening, is a 7.4.
Woohoo!
Alright guys, that's a wrap. And that's a review.
Wait, I gotta give the ending.
Give the
Bye
ending.
bye, cruise nuts.
I want me pizza.
Bye bye.
Alright,
Oh,